Hi Gemini, I'm going to be laying out 4 cards into how your ex-partner, your ex-lover, your ex-spouse, your ex-significant other might be feeling towards you and sort of what's happening with them. So stay tuned. So you have the Four of Swords, okay, Gemini's exes, Gemini's exes. Okay, Justice. Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, starting off with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about needing solitude, needing time away, taking time apart. So for some of you, I feel like you might be taking time apart from the relationships, but you might be coming back together. This is a possibility because the Four of Swords can often denote a brief withdrawal, a retreat. This could also indicate someone that's really become a recluse, maybe since dating you, maybe since you've left their life or they've left yours, you've become a bit of a recluse, but I feel it's more them. I feel like there's a lot of things they need to sort out with their life. Depending on how the relationship ended for the two of you, I feel as though this person is carrying a lot of pain and perhaps can be going into mild anxiety or depression over losing you and over ending this relationship. The Four of Swords is, really withdrawing from everything that's happening around you. But this can also indicate taking a break. So like I said, this could indicate some of you are taking time away from each other, but could possibly reunite and be back together again. But the Four of Swords is also, you might hear of this person taking a trip, maybe. This is also possible. Or it could be that distance has separated you. For some of you, you might be ending a long distance relationship, but the Four of Swords can indicate that you might hear of this person taking a trip either for work, because you do have pentacle cards here, which can indicate they're taking a trip because they've been offered a business trip, a work trip of some kind. They could even be going away on a boys' weekend, a girls' weekend. You might hear news of this as well. But it's someone that, for some of you, you will be ending this relationship and not coming back with this person. I mean, it just really depends on every situation, every relationship, and, circumstance and situation is so varied and so different from the next. So it's hard to answer for all of you Geminis, but I definitely feel that this person is really, has been heavily impacted, and I feel it's weighing really heavily on this person. The fact that you've separated here. For some of you, the relationships ended unfairly. Someone wants to seek justice, despite, regardless of whichever sign you've been dealing with. I feel like this person is really being unfairness. So I feel like maybe they weren't treated very fairly by you. Maybe you didn't treat them very fairly in their eyes. I feel like they're seeking justice. I feel like it's also karma when I look at the Justice card as well. So this could be karma that's coming back to them or karma that's coming back to you. It's all about the energy we put out there and, how we act towards people. And it just applies to everything really. If you're going to put out great energy and offer yourself, or if you're going to not put out the best energy and, not give the relationship 100%. So it's just the universe is mirroring what you're giving back, and likewise people are mirroring oftentimes what you're giving to them. So that's possible here with the Justice card, that it's a karmic tie. So especially for some, I feel like someone wants closure. For some of you, they may be in touch, and this may be where this rekindling comes back and you sort of reconnect again, because I feel like some have lacked that closure from you. They still feel like they need justice, they need answers why this happened, or why this didn't happen, or why you couldn't commit, or why it didn't work out. So someone's seeking justice from you. This could also indicate legal contracts. So for a lot of you, especially if it's a divorce you're going through, or if you're, battling assets or legalities or finances, I feel like this is going to be around you for quite some time. I do feel like you'll have a fair outcome though. The scales are in balance, so that does indicate that it will be not a major and not an arduous affair. I feel as though it will happen quite smoothly, but I just feel that this person is going to be in touch, and if it's not with legalities over financial disputes or legal disputes, then it's definitely someone that's seeking answers. And there's a karmic tie with the Justice card as well. But moving on, your ex has received the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this person can also be immersing themselves into work. I also feel like this person is perhaps dating again. I don't think it's anything meaningful. I just think they're dressing up and trying to look good and trying to put the past behind them. And I feel it's just bitterness, it's hurt, it's pain. And oftentimes to distract ourselves, we tend to, get dolled up or get, suited up and head out in the town and have a good night and be in good company. I feel like you might either bump into your ex again somewhere, and if you work through them, it could be through work or it could be in the neighborhood or at a shopping center or something. I feel like they might be looking really good. I feel you might be very attracted and very impressed with how they look for some of you. The Nine of Pentacles, as you can see, is beautifully dressed. He's got very lovely surroundings. He's got a lot of money. So it's a lot of your exes will definitely be immersing themselves into work, hopefully trying to overcome the past and just, the pain or the hurt, and just completely throwing themselves into work, looking nice and possibly dating again. But I don't feel from the other cards here that it's meaningful, as in I don't feel as though they're meeting anyone else that's long term. I feel like they're just dressing up and possibly going on dates, possibly taking a trip somewhere where people dress really nice, people have a lot of money. So this could be your exes are spoiling themselves financially, or just working really hard on their finances, reaching these goals. Maybe they're trying to prove a point. Maybe they want themselves to appear more established, which I believe they are working hard to do, most of them. So the Nine of Pentacles is this feeling really abundant, and whether it's financially abundant, feeling like they're looking good. So some of them might have even had a makeover since you last seen them as well. It's anything to improve their physical surroundings. You may have heard that they might have bought a new car, attained a new property, a new asset since you've been gone. I feel like they're spoiling themselves to compensate for maybe a little bit of emptiness in the love section of their life. They also have the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about hard work, immersing yourself in work, working on your craft, honing your craft. This could be some of your exes might start a self-employed role, start their own business, work on themselves. Some of them will throw themselves into higher learning, possibly learning overseas or online, elsewhere, working hard on their finances. There's strong earth and air energy here, so I'm not sure if they're potentially dealing with an air or another air sign or an earth sign around them. They could be dealing with someone that's an earth sign that's very, very hardworking, likes to look after their appearance, possibly someone that works in the legal system or has their own business, or makes money off their own products or services, or an online enterprise of some kind. Possibly someone that's very, very charismatic. But I feel it's more like they want to seek answers from you, or they're going to be working hard to seek answers from you, to seek justice, or working hard, just, throwing themselves completely in their work and trying to overcome whatever it is that's been happening, regarding your circumstances and how you ended the relationship. But I really feel, as I said, there could be mild depression, anxiety here over this breakup. They're definitely withdrawing from friends, perhaps even family. They could be dating again, but I don't think it's either they might meet someone through work, or might bump into someone, take them on a date. I really feel like they just want to work on their insecurities maybe, and try and look good again, feel like they're wanted and they're loved and they're desired. I feel with the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight as well, or just working really, really hard. But I feel for some of you, they're going to be in touch because they're lacking closure and they want justice. They want to get down to the bottom of whatever happened here as well. So for some of you, they'll definitely be in touch, seeking this closure and seeking justice. So all in all, I hope this has been helpful for you, Gemini.